What we're witnessing right now with the women and just this like mass rejection of men is actually a survival technique.
Really? You're rejecting the people that actually make your survival possible? This gotta be good.
Trauma, including generational trauma, is stored within the body. One could argue that men have always been a threat and a danger to women. It's true.
That's a bunch of malarkey.
I don't know that we've encountered a period in time yet where our bodies are telling us not to procreate with them. We as a whole gender are recognizing that that specific group in our species is something is wrong with them. They pose a threat to us and our offspring, and as such, we have no desire to mate.
Sweetie, get real. None of us are trying to mate with you.
We don't mix with these people. What kind of offspring do you think that would yield?
But have you considered that actually your body's rejecting men and suppressing your urge to mate is nature's way of making sure that your genes are eliminated from the mating pool?
What?
Ponder on that next time you go to sleep in that big, empty bed of yours.
So, I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm technically bigger than the average man. Like, I'm taller.
Lies!
And I'm pretty sure I weigh more than the average American male.
Deceptions!
And that means that I'm bigger than over 50% of the male population.
Every day, more lies.
And because of this, one of my favorite things to do when I'm at the gym is I like to play chicken with guys. You know, where we're walking towards each other, and I don't move. I don't even flinch. And then I get to watch them panic when they realize that I'm not going to get out of their way, and they have to quickly sidestep so, you know, we don't run into each other.
Oh, shut up.
Hey guys, how much you willing to bet that whenever the jacked dude with the prison tattoos walks towards her, she suddenly walks to the other side of the gym? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Now, sweetie, let's be real. A 15-year-old boy who goes to the gym could shoulder check you into the wall without even breaking a sweat. So, I'm gonna tell you this with much love in my heart and as a martial arts instructor. Don't ever do in real life what you're pretending to do on TikTok. Don't go for shoulder checks, don't mean mug people, and generally don't go looking for trouble. Because even if you're larger than the average woman, all it takes is one guy who's had a bad day, and no amount of threatening to report him to the gym staff will keep you from getting your attitude checked.
Being faithful is so much more than just not physically cheating on your spouse. So many men settle for this idea that they are a good, faithful husband because they don't cross the very obvious line of jumping into bed with a woman. But they'll still have questionable conversations with women, store, at the gym, at work. They flirt with the idea of cheating. Being faithful is not just physically honoring your marriage, it is emotionally honoring the commitment you made to this woman. Being a faithful spouse, a faithful husband, is also going to include not seeking validation from other women.
You know what, sweetie? I completely agree with you. And in the interest of gender equality, a faithful wife, aside from not actually physically cheating, should also not seek validation from other men. So, for that purpose, I'm sure you're gonna be perfectly fine when your husbands demand that you lovely ladies stop going on girls' nights to the club, stop going on girl trips to Miami, and also deactivate your Instagram and TikTok. Huh. That's what I thought.
Well, it's happening sooner than any of us anticipated. It is now a bill in Texas to make marriage a fault state. What does that mean? Well, I'm Lindsay. I'm a divorce lawyer here in Oklahoma. I'm not your divorce attorney, but none of this is legal advice. To be quite honest with you, it will make everything more difficult and 10 times more expensive. In Oklahoma and in Texas, it is a no-fault state, which means that the court can determine that based upon everyone just agreeing to incompatibility, that the divorce can be granted on those grounds. Now, if you have to prove the grounds, there's some very specific ones here in Oklahoma that a divorce can be granted under, but this is actually terrifying.
Sweetie, this is only terrifying for a woman who's marrying a man she doesn't love just to get cash and prizes in the divorce, or for a woman who's getting a starter marriage because she wants to be taken care of but plans to monkey branch when a better deal comes along. Now, I'm sure what you're gonna say, but what if he's violent? Well, sweetie, violence constitutes fault. So you'll probably get divorced, and the spouse who committed violence will probably go to jail. See, the way I see it, the only people who are gonna be negatively impacted by the elimination of no-fault divorce are the gold diggers and the lawyers who made a career out of wrecking men in divorce court on behalf of the gold diggers. You'll excuse me if I'm unsympathetic.
And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.